host of the Gridiron.
All right, let's go over the Giants' offensive grades in Week 5. They win over the Seahawks. Mr. Slayton here, of course, this is one of the 2 penalties that the Giants got, unfortunately. Because Slayton's he was going like this, but he's holding his fingers out like a gun, and that's a no-no. So you can kind of go like this, open hand. Maybe maybe you can do a fist. I don't know, but you can't go like this. You can't have like a gun point. That's a no-no. So, but the Giants only had 2 penalties called against them. Fantastic, absolutely fantastic, and one of them was against Darius Slayton. Right. All right, so let us go to the offensive grades here. Here we go, offensive. Yeah, so we'll go to the snap count here, and we'll go to, there we go. Slide over. All right, there you go. The snap count and the grades for the Giants. But you'll notice the one nice thing, one impressive thing, is that 3 of the top 5 grades are offensive linemen. And if your offensive lineman obviously a grade now high, that gives you a chance. You see Van Roten, he had a good. I mean, this is by far his best game of the season. If I click on this here, right, you'll notice. Yeah, I mean, he is what it is. He's 34. After the season's over, he's going to be 35. Right. But, this is by far his best grade. His run block was a 91. But look, I mean, here, 56, a 62, a 50, a 46. So 82.2. He pass blocking, apparently he had his issues. But this was his best graded out game of the season so far. So we got Van Roten. Obviously played in all the snaps, 82.2. Now, another important thing is what you're seeing is compared to last year, which just winds up being huge for the New York Football Giants. Is that the continuity we're getting here with our offensive line is fantastic, absolutely fantastic. You got the same guys on the field for every snap, working together, and not only that, but, obviously, knock on wood, staying injury-free, unlike last year. Last year was at certain positions, last year was a freaking turnstile. One guy go in and start the game at guard, and he winds up, he gets injured, you got to bring somebody else in. It was just a mess, absolute mess last season. But Darius Slayton, phenomenal, over 100 yards receiving, right? He was in there for 65 snaps, 76.9. Jermaine Illuminor at right tackle. So the right side of the Giants line had graded out really, really well. 76.7. Tyrone Tracy, 45 snaps. Only 45 snaps. He had 129 yards, I believe it was, rushing. Fan-frickin-tastic. He graded out a 72. Andrew Thomas, obviously him and Daniel Jones, they were both tied. They both ran for 72 snaps. They were both graded out at a 70.4. Very impressive. Daniel Bellinger, right? He was in there for 14 snaps, 64.3. Theo Johnson, 56 snaps, 62.5. I think, what did he have, 5 receptions? I think it was. So thankfully, we're starting to get the tight ends involved. We really obviously could use another threat, offensive weapon, without question. Now, we were supposed to have Waller. He was supposed to be obviously another threat. Now, I mean, could you imagine we had Waller and Malik out there at the same time? Man, that'd be fantastic. Fantastic, but it is what it is, right? Wan'Dale Robinson, he was in there for 59 snaps, graded out of 60.8. Joshua Zudu, remember him? 2 snaps, 60.6. Dante Turbo Miller was just in there for the 1 snap, graded out of 60. John Runyon, all 72 snaps, 58.7. John Michael Schmitz, obviously all 72 snaps, 57.7. Isaiah Hodgins got called up from the practice squad, 25 snaps. He graded out a 56.7. Jalen Hyatt, right? Remember him? 48 snaps, 50.3. Still does not have a reception on the season. Chris Manhertz, 19 snaps, 48.2. And Eric, I like to fumble the ball and give the other team a touchdown. Gray is in there for 26 snaps, 43.5. Did not have a good game at all. Did not, I think he ran the ball 4 times for 4 yards. He had to fumble. There was a possibility, right? A good possibility. Possibility that he actually got the ball across the goal line. But, I seen an angle, but it wasn't looked like he had the ball, and the ball might have been, but I guess maybe from the sides you couldn't tell exactly, and they don't have the overhead, whatever, shot out this out. But there was a possibility he got the ball across the line. But anyway, regardless if you got the ball across the line or not, you cannot fumble the ball. You cannot. And that's what he keeps doing. And, unfortunately, his time, I think Ed Valentine said that I think he's had 58 touches. Now, I guess that might include maybe punt returns, kickoff returns, rushes, receptions. But he said I think Ed Valentine said 58 touches, and he fumbled the ball 5 times. Like 1 out of every 12 times he touches the ball, he fumbles it. Absolutely not. I'm rather shocked. If his time is, might be being counted down as we speak, especially if Tracy really comes on. You could certainly grab another running back in the whatever 4th round, 5th round next season. Where we get Tracy, 5th round, right? Sure, we can draft another one next year without question. Gray's got to step it up. He's really got to step it up. I don't. Gray's got to step it up. No other way about it. No other way about it. I would love to see Turbo in there. See what he can do.